Hi, this is Maggie Randolph, and this is my leadership interview for COMM 430. There are so many opinions on what makes someone a leader. Early social scientists believed that leadership ability was innate, meaning somebody had to be born a leader. Others thought that physical characteristics like height or weight made somebody a leader. From a communication standpoint, we realize that leadership is a relationship. And even though leadership is all around us, people will continue to argue and debate what makes a good or bad leader. However, few can argue about the leadership ability of the man I chose to interview, Henry Ross Perot. Some will remember Mr. Perot as the man that started EDS with a $1,000 loan from his wife back in 1962. By 1968, he was a millionaire when he took the company public. Others might remember Mr. Perot as the man that ran for president, not just once, but twice. He did that in 1992 and again in 1996. I know him as the man that started Perot Systems, a company I worked for several years. Mr. Perot sold the company to Michael Dell, and he is now retired. However, my team has offices in the old Perot building in Plano, Texas, and I get to spend some time there often. I was there a few weeks ago, and Mr. Perot still comes to the office every morning, and he still can be found in the cafeteria most afternoons. I was lucky enough to go to his office and spend a little time with him, where I could ask him some of the questions that I had about what he thought about leadership, what he thought were the necessary behaviors and traits to become an effective leader. I also wanted to find out who his role models were. And lastly, I wanted to know how he's been able to balance a successful career with his personal time and his family. And this is what I learned. As a child, Mr. Perot was never one to avoid hard work. He sold Christmas cards and garden seeds as a young boy. When he was 12, he wanted to start a paper route. However, there wasn't one available. So he created one of his own. He delivered his papers on horseback because, as he said, it was a very dangerous neighborhood and they wanted to be able to get away quickly from any robbers. After that, he became an Eagle Scout. And to this day, Mr. Perot believes that is one of his finest achievements. In the offices in Plano, there's a glass case that still holds his Eagle Scout playbook and his patches and his medals. A relationship is very important as well, so it's not just hard work that Mr. Perot believes is the key to being successful. Relationships are important as well. Mr. Perot is very supportive of all the American, our veterans, and all the people in our country who have put their lives on the line to serve our country. To him, those are the heroes. It was not unusual to find people working in finance, security, or the cafeteria who were veterans. I felt honored to be an American walking down the halls and seeing all the medals in the flag of our United States hanging on the wall. The last thing I asked him about was how is he able to balance everything? He's known as a hero throughout the United States. He's known worldwide for his success in business. And what he said to me was, it's something that will stick with me forever. Prioritize and always put your family first. Success is wonderful, but it doesn't take the place of your family. I knew then that Mr. Perot was an authentic leader because as I was talking to him, I looked around and the walkway going into his personal office was lined with bronze statues of his children and his grandchildren. On the walls were photographs and pictures, oil paintings of him and his family, and my favorite is the one of him and his wife on their wedding day. It's just amazing to see. So I always had that question on whether or not somebody could have it all, and if being an effective leader meant giving something up. Well, Mr. Perot proved me wrong and let me know that the qualities that made him successful and effective leader are the ones that I can have as well. He told me and taught me, leaders are made every day. It's not something that somebody has to be born with. It is something that anybody can do. And I am so proud and so happy to have had such a man as my role model and somebody I can look up to and hopefully be able to tell his story and let everybody know what a wonderful leader and man that he truly is. Thank you.